Hi class. Today I want to talk about a significant shift that's happening in today's US job market and how it could reshape the future of our work. So, the rise of skilled trades among Gen Z and how it's impacting the job market. The article that I chose today was Gen Z picks up the tool belt. More young workers go into skilled trades amid higher pay and skepticism about college. No degree, no problem. We've been seeing the trajectory of students graduating high school and their parents telling them to go in the paths of college. And we're seeing that today. There's been a shortage of trade workers, and we need more trade workers to go into the field. And what has that produced? It's produced electricians, plumbers, welders, and other trade positions to now earn a six-figure salary because there's such a demand for these workers. And Gen Z is cashing out on these high-paying trade jobs. So America needs more electricians, plumbers, welders, and other skilled tradespeople. And Gen Z is answering the call. So, like I said, many young people have been taught to pursue college instead of vocational school. Vocational school is the school that people go to learn trade skills. It's usually shorter than a college degree, equaling less debt. But these have had negative implications and ideals from the majority of the American people, resulting in less people going into the trade field. But now they're seeing that there is a potential in the career of skilled trades. So a 2018 study showed the number of students enrolled in vocational focused community colleges, and it rose 16% in that year. In the same year, the number of students studying construction rose 23% during that time, while those in programs covering HVAC and vehicle mechanics repair increased 7%. So the overall increasing skepticism about going to college and there not being a job available for you with that degree because of the inflation of how many people are being told to go to college is devaluatizing the idea of a college degree. So many people may or may not want to go into debt not knowing they might be financially stable. And that's why these positions are now being more appealing to the younger generation. So, like I said, skilled trades are a growing opportunity, growing skepticism around the value of a college degree. Many people are questioning whether going to a degree is going to give them financial security. So, an example from a graduate of a 9-month welding program, he says, after 5 years in the profession, he says he expects to make a six-figure annual income based on what he sees around others around him making. So he sees people that have been in the profession from 1 year to 5 years, and he sees the trajectory of his growth and sees that it will be a financially stable position for him. And he is seeing that instead of going to college and possibly getting these jobs that possibly might make him financially stable, he's seeing people that are actually going into these careers and they're saying, hey, we can give you more money for this, and with a 9-month degree program as well. So, trades offer job security and rising pay. So, in the past, trade professions have had a negative ideal around them. So, you would also hear trade jobs be called as blue collar. And some of the ideas that they've been perceiving is they are a value of lower paying work, they're not as financially reliable, and they are considered, for some people, dead-end jobs. So what a dead-end job means is kind of just like there's no value in the work that they're creating. And it's just you come in, you clock in, and you get your hours done. And instead of a career, it's just a job. But that's just really not the case. So today we can see all of the trade jobs now can earn six-figure salaries. The median pay for construction hires rose 5.1% to $48,089 last year. On the contrary, new hires in the business professional services, which means most likely a college degree service, earned an annual 39,520%, still up 2.7% from 2002, according from data payroll services provider, but still not as much as the 9-month program of a trade professional. And also, people that are going into trade professionals, they might like more hands-on work. They might have a passion for automotive things, for example, working on cars, and they're seeing these things that they're working on cars, they're getting hands-on experience and skill that they can eventually put into their own entrepreneurial outlets. So they do have a passion for their work. So blue collar work is dirty work. Not necessarily the idea anymore. Overcoming false perceptions that trade jobs are dirty work associated with lower social status, unpleasant, limited job fulfillment, and associated with lack of education. So these are all ideas that have been put on the trade industry for many, many years, but now Gen Z and the younger population are saying, oh, actually, I have a passion for cars. I have a passion for making buildings. I have a passion for these things, and they are actually not in a lower social status. They actually are getting paid more on average than the bachelor degree. And then so they are getting this education, and actually technology has been a big factor in the trade world. So you have like robotic arms, you have things that people are being taught in these professions that necessarily doesn't make them any less lack of education than someone that went to college. So they offer financial stability. They have opportunity for entrepreneurship. If you have a passion for cars, go into something that you thought might be a hobby and went to vocational school and was like, okay, my hobby now can be turned into a career that I love and aspire to go to every day. So economically, what is the impact? There is a job supply shift, and trade jobs are vital to the economy, let me tell you. More young people are choosing skilled trades, meaning there's less of a gap between supply and demand for these workers. So when there's more of supply for this demand, it makes the economy come to an equilibrium, and it makes possibly housing prices lower because you have the amount of construction workers, resulting in housing prices going lower, helping the middle class families be able to close that gap of poverty. In fact, 75% of young people surveyed said they would be interested in vocational schools offering paid job training. This is something that jobs might want to look into when they're trying to close the gap and get more people involved in coming to work for their program. They said that they are more inclined and they get a chance to learn skills that are directly in demand and highly transferable, while the employers get reliable and trained workers. So it's a win-win really for everybody involved, and people that aren't involved that are just living in the U.S. economy. There are some challenges, however. Trade jobs can be tough on the body. So with workers often spending long hours on their feet and performing demanding tasks, this is something that you really can't get around. Even with the rise of technology that there is being had, you still have to get out and make the houses, work on the cars. And this is a challenge that you have to look at yourself and be like, can I do this job? Can I not do this job? So that is definitely a challenge. Another challenge as well is economic fluctuations. So construction work is a perfect example of this. If there's a lack of imports, if you can't get enough supply in to create the house, there is a stop on the project, which results in construction workers not getting paid and not being able to go in and perform the labor that they signed up for. So these are always unpredictable challenges that sometimes is difficult for people to get around when wanting to go into these professions. But the opportunities, however, it could lead to new advances in technology. The more people that get into these trade jobs, the more advances in technology and ideas there will be, and opportunities in emerging sectors like renewable energies, smart home technologies, and advanced manufacturing. They're all fields that require skilled workers. And like I've said before, this is a lucrative career path with no college debt. Like I said, many employers look to cover the cost of training to provide paid internships. Getting paid on the job while you're learning new skills is just something that isn't offered in the college degree path for most cases. So what does this look like for the future of America? Trade school will continue to play an essential role in the U.S. economy. We can expect to see the shift in the job market to more hands-on technical work. There will also be a job market for those with college degrees, but now there's less of a negative stigma on going into these trade jobs, which is going to help the economy grow. And it'll also provide entrepreneurial opportunities. More Gen Z workers embrace their passions, and then they might create their own small business, which for America will just keep making the economy roll. So balancing out the supply and demand is a huge part of this. The demand of trade workers will give all these opportunities for them to make their bank accounts better, the people that are working, and the bank accounts of American citizens. So in conclusion, the rise of Gen Z is going to boost the economy and help their own bank accounts. Boost the economy in ways that there was a shortage, now they're providing a supply for that shortage. And the trade jobs are now offering more on average money-wise than the college degree, so it's also helping their bank accounts. So the influx of people getting into skilled labor offers greater innovation, better job security, and a resilient economy. So for many Gen Z workers, the path to success doesn't lie in the college classroom, but with hands-on, rewarding world of skilled trades. And that is all I have for today, and thank you for your time.